Hello, testing. Okay, there's plenty of delay, but I guess that's fine. So, hello, welcome to another stream. Today's stream is actually stream number 18, which is kind of crazy to think about it. We're getting really close to 20s, like to 20 streams. And today's stream might be a little shorter, because I don't know if my internet will actually collaborate with me. I don't know if it will start like dying without a reason, like falling. So yeah, if I have to stream to end the stream earlier because of my internet, and if my throat actually helps. So yeah, I'll have to end the stream earlier today, but let's hope that I can stream normally like I usually do. Okay, so update, right? I did not work all that much yesterday, right? Because I was not feeling very well, so I decided to relax a little bit. But for today, it's going to be a little bit different. I want to work a lot. Even though during the afternoon I'll probably not be able to do it, I'll try my best in the morning, and at evening, like during the night, I'll actually work as well. Yesterday I went to sleep very late because I decided that I wanted to work a little bit on something different. Oh yeah, I'm kind of tired about working on the customers, so I decided to start reworking the walls of the cafeteria because I think that those walls are actually very bad. Let me show you. Okay, so this one is the original walls and these ones are the new walls. The doors are huge. They are like humongous. Humongous. This word is very funny to me. Okay, but yeah, the doors are big, are really big in this scenario here, in these new walls, but the perspective looks a lot better. And the walls actually look a lot taller, like really tall. So this is what I'm going to do today. Okay, I'm going to adjust the proportions, and yeah, hope it looks good in the end. Cause the character is very small. Let me just do something. Okay, made dot a sprite. Okay, so let me just flatten and add the outline very quickly, just so I can show you how the maid looks inside this place. Okay. Oh, it did not copy. Sometimes it does that. Okay, so this is the maid compared to the door. You see how huge the door is? Like everything in this place is huge compared to the maid, right? So yeah, this is what I'll try to do. Okay, I'll try to fix this, right? Fix the proportions a little bit, make everything a little bit smaller. I don't know, the cafeteria size will not change. Okay, this looks a lot bigger, but like literally in size of space, it's exactly the same. Okay, so for today, I wanted to listen to the TUNIC soundtrack, so that's what I'm going to do. Oh yeah, because it's been a while, since I listened to this soundtrack. Okay, so that's it. Yesterday, I worked a little bit on the aberrations as well. Just made them work a little bit better. Like the monster. I believe that I haven't showed you the monster behavior yet. But it's actually very simple, and there's one tiny little issue with that. Like, what the monster will do is it will search for the closest customer that is not an aberration, right? And will attack it. But if it does not find any customer that is not an aberration and it's actually in the cafeteria, it's going to attack you, okay? So there is a way to find which customer is a aberration or not, depending if the other aberrations attack it or not. So you can indeed find aberrations easier if you already have a transformed one in your room, but you're probably not going to notice that because you'll be very busy like delivering the foods to the customers and actually shooting blasting the monster, right? So yeah. Okay. I want to like make this door a little smaller. Okay, maybe like two like this, and then in size. Okay, so this one is actually, how far is this? 42. Maybe if I make like 24 maybe? Let me try it. Okay, so... oh yeah, it would be like this. No, it cannot be 24 actually, it's going to be 32, I believe. Yeah, I believe the 32 is the next good number. Okay, let me see. How long is this? This is 8? 6. Okay, so this is 6. And then this one here is 8. This one is 8, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that one there is 8. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And now let me just take this out and take this out. Oh yeah. So if I compare the size right now, it's still huge, but it's a little bit better, okay, compared to this one. Oh yeah, they're a little bit better, okay. So what's the size of this one? It's 42? No, it's 52. No, I want this to be actually 48. Yeah, I want this to be 48. So I'll have to put more 2 to the side, like two more pixels to the side. Okay, maybe this door size is better. One thing that I'm kind of inclined to do is just remove 2 pixels from here and make it a 6 as well. Kind of takes a little bit from the perspective. I'm going to leave the 8. Okay. How can I improve this even further? Maybe making the door space smaller, but that's the thing. I don't want to do that because the collisions are already there. I don't want to change the collisions. The only collision that I really want to change is the projectile collision, and of course the collision for the kitchen, because the kitchen will change a lot, okay? Because the kitchen is kind of round right now. I want to make it square. I want to make it a square, you know, like with sharp corners and stuff like that. Okay. So now I can already test it, to be honest. Let me just take this guy from here. And let's save it to... oh, yeah, I forgot about it. Wall test. .png. Okay, so let me see in game. Okay, I'll not change it to click team because it's very quick, you know, it's very fast. so it doesn't matter. I'm just going to see if the size is good. Oh yeah, and that door is like blocked. Okay, kitchen door in. Take that away, for now at least. Oh yeah, so now it definitely looks a lot better. But I'm kind of finding this door a little bit smaller too. Oh yeah, but these walls are looking like so much better compared to the previous ones. Yeah, okay, it's worth it, okay, it's worth it. Okay, now back to the A sprite, okay, because I have to change even more things. Okay. One thing that I could do, yeah, let me just bring this back, okay? I want to make this door like taller. I think it's too small, you know? So to make this door taller, I'll have to... Okay, so this one is actually 32, right? If I'm not mistaken, 32. Okay, 32 is going to be... Tem 3, 24, 35, 16, 17, 38, 9, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Okay, so this is actually 48. I think it's too big. But if 32, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. If I make it 40 in size, or 42 maybe? 42 is a number that appears very frequently in this game, so I'm going to use 42. The answer to that one question about the life and the universe and everything. Something like that. I don't remember, it's not quite relevant. Sorry. Do you like space stories? Stories about space? I kinda do, like a lot. Oh, why don't you make a game set in space then? It's in my plans. No, literally, it's in my plans. One day I'll make it. And that game will be called Bunnyland. Will be a game about a little bunny in a carrot spaceship traveling around the universe and finding quasars, black holes, stars, maybe even dark stars, and planets, moons, and you'll be able to land on each one of them, and you have to control the ship to get to them, not just like select in a menu and it will teleport you there. No, you have to control the ship, and I want to make the ship controls very interesting. I still don't know how, but I'm going to make a simulated gravity. If I can, of course. Okay. But, okay, well, test. Yeah. That's what I'm going to test, right? And now it looks a little bit bigger. Oh yeah, what's the size of this here? Oh, it's actually 42 again. Nice, it's 42. So in this version, all I did was... No, yeah, I believe I'll have to... Yeah, these doors are huge, dude. I'll have to make them a little bit smaller. I think that I'm going to make them 2 pixels smaller and see how it looks. Right. If it looks good, then that's perfect. No, 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 no. Don't save it like this. Save it like this. Alright. And let me test it. Okay, so why I decided to work on the walls in the first place, okay? Because I think the walls needed a rework since day one, okay? I knew that the walls needed a rework since day one. And to be honest, I wanted to remake something that's not related to the customers in any way. I wanted to work on something different, you know, on something that's different, you know, just... Now the counter looks a little bit strange, to be honest. It's very bizarre, like it's the exact same space. Okay. So, do I have to make these doors smaller or not? Like, they kind of look good right here. You can definitely understand that they are doors. Yeah, you can definitely understand that they are doors. I think that for now, I'll leave them like this. Alright. So, I'll have to basically move this one down by 2. Not like this, I'm going to move the exact top of it by 2. Something like this, okay? And then here, '84. This door is too big, isn't it? But it's not even 2 tiles, okay? So for it to be 1 tile and a half, it would be 48 divided by 2 is 24. 48 plus 24. Okay, so 40 plus 20 is 60. 12. 72? Is that right? I guess that's it. Okay, so this one would have to be 72, and it's actually 84, so I'm going to change it to 72. $79. 1, 2, 3, 4. 72. Okay, so this one theoretically looks a lot better. In theory, of course. Because in practice, there's only one way to know that. That is actually testing it. Okay. And this door here, I'm going to simply remove it from existence, I guess, like this. And then I'll take this one here. Oh, no, 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 not like this, not like this, like this. Oh yeah. Now let me just... And now the... Why? How can I know? Okay, wait. I'm going to mark some stuff here, okay? I'm going to mark some stuff on the ground, okay? I'm going to mark. This is the sides and this is the top, okay? And now I can basically come here and completely remove it from existence. Oh yeah, this is not very good, is it? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so in theory this is actually in the middle of the door. Oh, it's very easy to see that. Okay, I guess that's it. 5 and 5. Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is good, you know. Is this even right? I don't think it is. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, yeah, this is right. This is right. Okay. This is right. Okay, so this is actually the bathroom door. And then after this, I'll have to change the windows. Right, okay, so these are the doors. So now I notice that I've been working on the wrong place, on the wrong like file, because I simply deleted the first frame and now I have to deal with the consequences of it. That frame was just serving for reference anyway, and I believe that I'm not going to use it anymore. So let me just see one very interesting thing. Okay, here is actually 40, and here it is actually 26. Okay. Okay. No, this is fine, it's fine. There's no problem in that, okay? Hmm. Yeah, kinda like it. Because I have to do it again here. Oh yeah. Something like this. It looks kinda cool. You know, actually, Smack is being actually a incredible experience to me, because even though it's not like I'm not completely happy with it, and to be honest, I already know myself well enough to know that I will not be happy with this game. Actually, this is a big problem about my way of working. I'm pretty much never satisfied with what I make. You know, I know this is not good, I know this is not healthy, but I can't help it, you know. So I always try my best, but my best sometimes is not enough. And sometimes I really feel like I'm not trying my best, you know, like I'm just procrastinating a lot and simply don't want to work. Like, why, you know? Like yesterday, I was feeling really down. Then I took some time to me and to myself, you know, to focus on other stuff and relax a little bit. And it helped a lot. Now I'm feeling a lot better. But why do I have days like those, you know? Why do stuff like that happen? It doesn't make any sense, you know? Like, why? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to limit the windows a little bit. To 6. Or 8. No, I guess I'm doing 8. 8 sounds better. 8. Okay. Now let me test these walls very quickly, just to see how they look in terms of proportions. And to be honest, something that I really miss is actually playing something. It's been a while since I played a game that actually got me really inspired. You know, I'll have to remove the windows as well, dude, because the windows are so broken right now. Okay. So, I just believe it's too big. Yeah, it definitely is too big. Everything here is actually too big. For the customers, for the player. Like, these walls look massive, you know, compared to that, okay? So let me see, the collision is right here, the collision is exactly here. Okay. So yeah, I cannot make the doors narrower. I'll have to keep them the way that they are, or make them shorter, like in vertical size. But that's not what I want to do. The windows, they look fun. But, fine actually, sorry. But not necessarily what I wanted, you know? The windows are kinda too big as well. Still too big. Okay. So let's keep changing stuff. I don't care. Let's keep changing stuff. But actually, it's been a while since I really felt inspired to do anything. Like, really, inspiration to me is something very complicated. Because even though I know that I need a lot of inspiration to work properly, I still know that it's not that easy for me to get said inspiration, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not a expert in getting inspired, you know, which is a problem, because usually I get inspired to the wrong things at the wrong time, you know? Like, I get inspiration about a specific kind of game that's nothing related to the game that I'm working on. And this is actually very problematic, because I feel like, oh yeah, I really want to work on that other game. But then my real game, what what do I do with it? Okay, the game that I'm working right now, okay? What do I do with it then, right? That's actually a big problem to me. And you know, it may sound stupid, but yeah, that's my problem, actually. Oh yeah, but this one is like this then? I believe this one is like this. And then all of this is just the other. Yeah, I believe that's it. Oh yeah. Okay. One thing that's helping me a lot to get inspired is actually Blue Sky. You know, I've been very active on Blue Sky recently, so if you want to know more about my stuff, you can follow me there. If I'm not mistaken, I have the link in the description, right? The link to my Blue Sky in the description. I like post not a lot, but definitely more than I post on DeviantArt and Twitter. Okay, I'm definitely more active there than I was in the other sites. But that's because the vibes there are just so good. Like, really, it's just so nice. And I actually follow lots of artists actually, and those artists, mostly pixel artists, actually are giving me inspiration to work on my game, right? To work on Smack and other stuff. So yeah, it's been nice to have a source of inspiration. To be honest, it's not a big source of inspiration. It's just something that I kind of like to see. It's not like the kind of inspiration that moves me by itself, you know, moves me alone, you know, like that inspiration that you want to do something so badly that you just start doing it and you do not get tired, you know. That kind of inspiration is a little hard to find, you know. Usually that inspiration comes to me after I play a very good game, okay? So yeah, and that's what happens usually. But what that's the point, okay? The game do not need to be like a masterpiece. You know, for an example, we can all agree that playing games like Tunic, Outer Wilds, Rain World is very inspiring, right? But usually the games that I get inspired to work on my stuff are those more action-focused games. For an example, Cave Blazers, Moonlighter, that do not have a lore, do not have a story, are not like life-changing games, if you know what I mean. Don't get me wrong, they are very good, but it's not an Outer Wilds, you know, it's not a Rain World. But I really, really like them. Like for an example, Cave Blazers. Cave Blazers for a very, very long time was my favorite game of all time. And I even broke a world record. Like I even got a world record on Cave Blazers on speedrunning with 5 relics active. The owner of the record, the previous owner of the record, actually congratulated me and proceeded to break my record. So now I'm in second place. But for a while, I got the world record for that. And I believe that's enough for me. I don't want to get to the first place again. I don't even know if I'm still in second place. Probably because there's not many people trying Cave Blazers speedrunning. But you can find the video in my channel, actually. So yeah, I really like this. I really like the Cave Blazers, and if you play a little bit of Cave Blazers, you can see a lot of inspiration. Like, you can see that I really got inspired by Cave Blazers in my other games, especially Soulslinger. There's lots of stuff that I took from Cave Blazers to Soulslinger, okay? So yeah. This is kind of fun, you know? But that's the thing, Cave Blazers is a purely... like, it's a game of... it's purely a game of... action, you know? It's a action roguelike. It's a platformer roguelike. Pretty much like Spelunky, with a tiny mix of the original Risk of Rain, you know, Risk of Rain 1. I really like that game, but it's been, I believe, almost, like, more than a year that I do not play Cave Blazers. Maybe I'll come back to it someday, I don't know. That's the thing, okay, I don't have any reason to play Cave Blazers anymore, because I already beaten it like 100%. Like, really, I completed that game in every way possible. Not every way possible, because there is the custom mode, which you can do some pretty neat stuff there. But when it comes to like just the normal game, I completed it in every way, okay? So the game there has perks, okay? Perks like classes that you can select and start with different items, different bonuses, and stuff like that. I beat the game in the hardest difficulty, like the true final boss, with all the perks, okay? There are 21? 20 something different perks, okay? And I just beat the game with all of them. It was really fun. It actually took me 300 hours to beat the game for the first time. But I consider myself a Cave Blazers pro. Not anymore, because it's been a while since I played it. But at the time, I consider myself one of the best players out there. Not the best player, but one of them. If I would take a guess, I would say that I was like in third place of the best players of Cave Blazers in the world. But that's the thing. The people that I found on the internet, there's lots of people that simply don't get out there and could play even better than me. But yeah, that was never my reason to play Cave Blazers. Actually, it was not to be the best player, like to have the world record for speedrunning. No, it was just a really, really fun game, and it was kind of a hyper focus of mine. I know, you know. I believe it has to do with my... what can I call it? Okay, it was a hyper focus of mine, okay? Cave Blazers was a huge hyper focus. Ground. I need the ground one, okay? I need the ground, okay. Perfect. Oh yeah, another thing that I could actually try to... no, I don't want it like this, okay? I want it like this. Alright. Okay, another thing that I can actually try is to make a new pattern for the ground, okay? Because the groundwork is very simple and it's not very interesting. I could try to make something different out of it. One game that I started looking at the wiki recently is actually Roguelands and Magicite. Now I see that those games are kinda a torture to play, like they have lots of grinding and stuff like that, but I really liked those games. In one point, okay, Roguelands I played a lot, and it was very fun. But those games are very unfair, so if you want to play them, be careful, okay? They can be very frustrating, especially Roguelands. Magicite, not as much, because Magicite is just a normal roguelite, to be specific. But the Roguelands is actually very, like, punishing, because you have one character. If you die, the character got deleted, right? It's almost like hardcore Minecraft or Terraria, something like that. But it's not just hardcore, because that game has tons of progression, and you get like a lot of progression. It's very similar to Terraria, to be honest. Like, imagine you just beated like the 3 mech bosses in Terraria in hardcore mode, and then you go to Plantera but die to a giant tortoise in the jungle. Okay, not even to the boss, you just die to a normal enemy, okay? That's how it feels. Or you reach Moonlord and it insta-kills you for some reason. That's how Roguelands feel, okay? And you have to start all over again. So yeah, I kinda got sick of that at one point, because my main character just died out of nowhere because I was too careless, you know? And that's kind of sad, you know? But recently I got back to looking at the wiki of that game, and I kind of felt inspired by that, you know? It's kind of hard to explain. But there's stuff like this, like stuff like that makes me inspired, you know? To work on more stuff. Would I say that Magicite and Roguelands is a good game? Are good games, actually? Well, I had tons of fun with them, so I can say that they are good games. But they're definitely not for everyone. So I recommend you really seeing if you like them before playing them, okay? Like, prepare yourself for hours and hours of grinding just to be lost by some random enemy, okay? But maybe I just lost that because I was not a good player. Maybe you're a bad player. Maybe you're the best player, a better player than me, okay? Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just bad at video games. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best at video games, actually. I feel like sometime in the past I actually played a lot better. Nowadays, I'm not as good as I used to be. But I believe that's because I actually stopped playing for like a huge amount of time, okay? But in the end, those are just excuses. I never considered myself a good player. Like, I usually just play games for fun and that's it. I believe that one major like positive point of my way of playing games is that I played tons of roguelikes. And like Cave Blazers, for example. Cave Blazers was a game that taught me to not feel frustrated after losing a good run. Okay, because I would just play one run of a roguelike and stop for the day because I would feel so frustrated after dying. Or even after beating the game. I would like to just continue playing, but oh no, I can't because I beat the game and that run is gone forever, right? This is why I feel that roguelites are superior to roguelikes, because they have more reasons for you to play, you know? Like, you can make any run be a god run easier on a roguelite, but it's kind of depending on luck on roguelikes, you know? You can argue that, oh yeah, but roguelikes like depend a lot on your strategies as well. But that's not completely true. It's pretty much luck, right? Yeah, sure, I can dodge the enemies with more finesse. I can evade traps. I can like do all of those stuff with perfection. But if I get like a wooden sword instead of that world destroyer, you know, something like that, because I was not lucky enough to get the World Destroyer, I just got a wooden sword, because that's what the game wants me to have. I'll not be able to beat the bosses, you know? That's the thing. You have to have luck as well. So yeah, Cave Blazers taught me how to not feel frustrated by losing a good run. I would just keep playing, and keep playing, and keep playing, and that's it, actually. One, two. One, two, three, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the rest, okay. Oh yeah, actually, this one is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hmm. I know that I probably already said that, but someday I really want to make a live stream showing Stone Souls. Stone Souls, my first ever game. Not first ever, Forest of Strays original came actually before Stone Souls, but it's my first bigger game, okay? So it took me 4 hours to beat Stone Souls. So it's a bigger game compared to my other games, you know? If you think that I would take the same proportion of time as like Forest of Strays, you know? Usually people tend to finish Forest of Strays in 5 hours. I finished it in half of the time, because I'm the developer actually. I played that game a lot. So it's not a fair comparison. But people would probably take like 8 hours to beat Stone Souls. Well, I would beat in 4. Which is not a huge number, to be honest. Like, but it's a bigger number than my usual games, you know, my other games. But Stone Souls, actually, you can see that I did not have not had actually enough experience to make such a bigger project, you know, such a huge project. That game was very big. Hmm. Eight. So 8. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so I can imagine that the great majority of you will are in the summer right now. Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Here in Brazil, we are in the summer. Actually, it's spring, but it feels like the summer. Dude, it's so hot right now. It is getting very hard to breathe because of that. And I have a cute problem called asthma, which has been a while since I like it's been active for the last time. Okay, so it's been a really long time that's been active, which I'm very grateful for that. But it's something that really bothers me to think like Oh yeah, sometime I can just stop breathing, you know, out of nowhere. It's very strange. It's very, very sad. It's a very sad feeling. Okay, so this one is actually 1 2. Is this right? I believe it is. It seems like it, at least. Okay. This one is here, here, and here. Okay. This is looking really ugly. Why is this looking so ugly? Why? Okay, I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, okay. And then like this and this and this and this. Yeah, I feel like 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Then like come down like this. Yeah. Okay, so now okay, so to this one it's actually 10. I think that I'm going to add the white on the corners. This is really ugly. Oh yeah, this is ugly. Yeah, this one kind of looks better, but it's still bothering me a little. I don't mind actually wasting chunks of my time just making and remaking stuff. This is kind of fun, to be honest. It's not all that bad. You know, one day I would love to work on a game that's really focused on lore and story, you know, and stuff like that. Hmm. Hmm. Two, two, one, one, one. Sorry, but I really have to clean my throat. And I believe that this, like, time of the year actually helps my throat to get, like, dirty, you know what I mean? Like, it's very, very bad. To have something like this. And because of the temperature and because of my room is actually too closed, and maybe anxiety, I don't know. It is kind of hard to breathe as well. But it is fine, you know. I already dealt with it like dozens of times. It's not a problem. Well, why didn't it save? Yes, yes. Oh, no. Okay, okay, I know what happened here. Okay. Wall test, wall test, wall test. 1 and 2. Okay, you can go to hack. Okay. You can just... Okay. Oh yeah, the doors, like the doors from inside the cafeteria are looking very good, but the door to the outside looks absolutely broken. I don't like it. I really don't like it. I'm thinking about making it a entire white square, you know. I'll actually leave it like that for now. You know one game that always crosses my mind sometime? Like, that I kinda got stuck with it, you know? Not a game that I made. No, no, it's a game that's been developed. That's in development for a long time. That is actually Hytale. Hytale is a game that constantly comes through my mind because I really want to play it. But I don't know when I'll be able to do that, because it only depends on the devs. And I saved it wrong again. Okay, sorry, I'll have to delete you too. How sad. Okay. Hmm. I guess that if I just make this flat, it's going to look a lot better. Maybe if I just do this. 1 pixel of difference, you know? Like a tiny little thingy. Yeah, I believe this is the way to go. Oh yeah, I was talking before about roguelikes and roguelites and stuff like that. And why don't you make a roguelike? Like, you may ask me, you may come to me and ask, well, if you like roguelikes and roguelites so much, why don't you make one? And I actually thought for a long time in my life that I wanted to make one. And then I released Soulslinger. And then I noticed that the community about the general opinion about roguelikes is very twisted, and the community is kinda toxic, because no, your game is not a roguelike, not a roguelite. But what do they mean by a game being a roguelike or roguelite? Still to this day, I don't know what they mean. What a roguelike and roguelite really is. What it means, you know what I mean? Like, what it means for a game to be a roguelite, something like that. I don't know. So the fact that I don't know, and apparently nobody knows, because it's impossible to make a game and call it something and everyone will be happy about it, is like Metroidvanias and Metroidbranias, okay? I watched the video, I don't remember from who, sorry for that, but they actually made a real good point about calling Metroidbranias discovery games. And that's true. That's actually a very good name for the games, you know, for the genre. But we don't have something like that for roguelikes. No, 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 we don't have it. Okay, so in my perception, what is a roguelike? Okay, and I'm calling about modern roguelikes. I don't want to know about turn-based stuff, okay? I'm talking about action roguelikes by the modern days, okay? I don't care about normal rogue, the original rogue that inspired roguelikes, because if we actually start looking towards that, the genre is extremely twisted. Risk of Rain is not a roguelike, like Spelunky is not a roguelike, Cave Blazer is not a roguelike, even Hades is not a roguelike. Like, those games are not roguelikes, okay? If we look to the original concept of what is a roguelike based on the original rogue, I'm talking about modern roguelikes. I don't care about the old rules, I just care about the modern roguelike rules, okay? I thought that Soulslinger was not a completely roguelike, but I thought that it had roguelike elements. And people thought about it as being a roguelike because people simply don't read the Steam page, apparently. So that's something that I discovered. People don't like to read. So, yeah, it doesn't matter if you make something very clear or very ambiguous, it doesn't matter. People will just read what they want and will understand how they want to. So I had to change the Soulslinger Steam page after the update, because I decided that no, Soulslinger is no longer a roguelike, because people were actually saying that in their negative reviews, like, oh yeah, this game is sold as a roguelike, but it's nothing like a modern roguelike, like it has a lot of stuff that's missing. Dude, it was never supposed to be a roguelike. It's just a roguelike inspired, it has roguelike elements. And in my perception, Soulslinger would be a complete roguelike, like in my perception of what a roguelike is, okay? Nowadays, it's more like a roguelite, because it has, like, power-ups that you can get after the run, you know, like in between runs, to help the next one, okay? So it's more like a roguelite today, but I decided to never touch those words again, okay? I'm never releasing a game with a roguelike or roguelite again, because that's only going to bring people that think they know what they're talking about, just harassing me for tagging as roguelike a game that, oh, apparently is not a roguelike, but how do I know what that person means as a roguelike? What's the perception of a roguelike to that specific person? That's something that's very confusing, because for me, a roguelike, at least, again, modern roguelike, especially action, is a game that you have power-ups in the middle of a run, has permadeath, so if you die, you have to start all over again. And that's it. A game that has permadeath, and you have power-ups in the middle of the runs, and those power-ups are not linear, right? They are actually... how can I call it? They're not linear, they're randomly generated. Even randomly generated levels is kind of something, but I don't consider that as a aspect of a roguelike. That's just something that the majority of roguelikes do. Sorry, I had to cough. So that's the point, okay? For me, a roguelike, it's a very simple concept, but apparently it has to be turn-based and tile-based, so you cannot move, like, you have to move in tiles and in turns, and it's more like a RPG with, I don't know, okay, I really don't know, like, really don't know. And people compared, like, oh yeah, modern roguelikes, like Hades has lots of stuff compared to Soulslinger. Of course it does, it was made by a big team. It was not a small game made by a small developer, it was a huge game made by a big team. And I mean big team, not necessarily in people. I don't know how many people worked on Hades and games like that, but like professionals, you know, not indies. Yeah, Hades is indie, but it's kind of questionable, to be honest. It's the same thing as calling Risk of Rain indie. Risk of Rain is no longer indie. And I believe after they released the second game, it's no longer indie. Okay. So that's the thing, okay? And I never aimed for a game like Risk of Rain or like Hades or like even Cave Blazers. Like, I never aimed for that. But people thought that I did, and that actually generated some problems to me, and I decided that, you know what, it doesn't matter anymore. Slinger is not a roguelike. I am the developer, I have the right to call my game whatever I want. I want to call it a roguelike? Yes. I can? Yes. But I have to do it with unwanted consequences, so I decided to just scrap that tag, you know, just, okay, so Slinger is no longer a roguelike, it doesn't have anything related to roguelikes anymore, it's just a cute arcade game, okay? Think about that. I think about Slinger this way right now, okay? And it kind of makes me lost a little bit of that magic of playing roguelikes. I don't like playing roguelikes as much as I did in the past, and I believe that one of the major reasons for that is the name, okay? It's the confusion about what is a roguelike and what isn't, okay? So, yeah, about that, it kind of ruined roguelikes for me a little bit. What games do I like to play right now? I don't know. Plenty of different games. I'm actually kind of into puzzle games recently with my brother. I just play with my brother. Playing alone is something that I don't do anymore. I only do it when a game that I usually play on single player actually gets updated, okay? Like, for example, Rainworld, okay? When Rainworld Downpour actually released, I played a lot of it, like tons of Rainworld. So yeah, I believe that the last game that I played on single player was actually Rainworld. And it's been months since I don't play Rainworld, so it's kind of sad to think about that, okay? Yeah, I played like other games, but not as much as a real commitment, you know, something like a just to pass time. But even those, I don't play games to pass time anymore. And I believe that's one of the reasons that I feel very burned out by making games, because I'm not like taking inspirations anymore, you know? Like, really, I'm not getting inspired by anything anymore. So this is kind of sad, you know? Okay, so let me just replace the walls. Cafe walls. And then cafe roof. And then cafe ground. Oh, no. I actually selected the wrong object. No, I don't want to select cafe area, I want to select the cafe ground. Okay. That's a lot better. Yeah, it actually looks a lot better. It's kind of big though, but I don't really mind. Like, I don't really mind it. Right, let me show you. Okay, I will just move the windows to the side, because, yeah. So let me just show you how the cafeteria is looking right now, okay? With the new walls and stuff like that. Alright. Let me show you, okay? So this is the new cafeteria, right? The new cafeteria walls. If you compare the size of the door to the player, the door is huge. Like, compared to the customers as well, the door is huge. Okay, this is a aberration, right? Let me just transform this guy real quickly, just so you can see it. I transformed right on my avatar, but this guy is attacking that customer, right? Yeah. It's going to attack that other one, and it's going to attack this one here. Okay. Oh yeah, I shot it. Oh yeah, I shot it actually. Sorry. And it's going to attack this one here. No. Okay, I don't know. This guy is crazy. Okay, it never works the intended way. Like never. So you can see that the customers are pretty much unfinished. So yeah. Okay, so this is the old walls model, and this is the new walls model. I believe the new walls look a lot better. They're kind of big though, but I believe that I can leave it this way. You know, make everything a little bigger than it's supposed to be. I feel like that's not a whole bad thing, you know, that's not a bad thing. I think, at least. Oh yeah, I kinda like it. And then I just have to change the windows and the door frame. Because if we look at this right now, it's very cursed. It's very cursed. Oh yeah, and I have to add shading and other effects as well and other stuff. Okay, I want to just make this look beautiful and look pretty actually. Yeah, but I feel like this cafeteria layout is a lot better than the previous one. Because it actually occupies more space on screen, but the actual space inside it did not change, and the perspective looks a lot better. I really think that it's actually a very big improvement compared to the previous version, right? I may have to change some stuff, like for example the counter and other minor things, but that doesn't matter. That's very easy to change actually. Oh yeah, and of course the projectile walls. The good thing about this is actually I don't have to change the the collisions, right? The left and right collisions. I don't have to. But yeah. That's pretty much what I'm going to work. Like, I'll have to finish it all first, okay? Like, yeah, it's the next step, okay? Next step is like finishing the cafeteria and then moving to the kitchen, okay? I believe that I'm going to move to the kitchen before the cafeteria. To be honest, I feel like I'm going to work on the kitchen right now. So yeah. Sorry. Okay, if I open kitchen walls. Oh yeah. Let me just stretch a little bit. And then I will just keep working. Oh yeah, so in the future I may change some stuff related to the maid. Okay, I want to make the maid eyelashes like this. And I thought about making them like this, but this looks very ugly, so I decided that I will actually bring them like this. This looks kind of cursed, to be honest. I may just leave them like this. But yeah, the sides of the lashes, I'm going to just do this. Actually, I can do this even. But no, I feel like this one looks a lot better. And about the dress, I want to change some stuff related to it. Mostly like the perspective. I want to give a rounder look at it, okay? I believe that's going to look a lot better. But those are changes for another time, okay? Not for now, okay? I'm not going to change that right now. I'm going to change that other times. Okay, actually, let's call this layer 3. Let's call this layer 2. And let's call this one layer 1. Layer 1. Layer 2 and layer 3. Okay. Layer 1 is the layer of the walls. No, this is not right. Kitchen. Roof. Oh yeah. Now I can just select the kitchen ground. Haha, now I noticed that I saved it with the wrong name. Kitchen Gorund. Yeah, let me just fix that very quickly. Kitchen. Gorund, it's not Gorund, it's actually ground. Kitchen ground. Okay. And now let me just take these walls here and let me just place them right here. Oh yeah. Let me just make them perfectly flat walls. Like remove the doors, remove the windows and everything. Right, because I'll not need windows in the kitchen. The kitchen will not have any windows. Okay, I'm going to copy the doors from the other one. Do you want to know a curiosity about me? What's my worst fear? No, it's kind of a strange topic to just talk out of the blue, but my worst fear is thalassophobia. And that is, like, really, I really have very, very strong thalassophobia. I'm planning on playing Rainworld the Watcher on stream and actually playing Rainworld before the Watcher comes out, like the normal Downpour and the normal game actually. The campaigns, normal campaigns, right? I'm thinking about playing them in live. I don't know, like, would you like to watch it? Would you like to see it? Is something that you're interested in? If you're interested in it, please let me know. Just watching me play Ringworld. Making it yellow looks kind of strange. Yeah, I think this purplish looks a lot better. This kind of gives me a little bit of agony, to be honest. Like not being able to select the correct thing, you know what I mean? Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, it's because it's not continuous. Okay. Alright. I'm removing the corners to work on the new corners, right? Because the corners of the kitchen are going to be very narrow, okay? They're going to be very small, actually. I believe that I can keep the same general shape of it. Yeah, I believe that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep the shape so I don't have to change the collisions. Alright. Sorry. Okay, okay. And in a week, October will end. This is kind of curious, okay. So there is only, let me see, okay, there's only 5 streams left. Okay, so tomorrow, Friday, Monday. Yeah, there's only 5 streams remaining after this one. This one is the 6th stream, actually. The first stream of 6 are the stream number 0 of 5. Will I live stream after that? Probably. Not as much as I'm used to, not as much as in October actually. But I will actually stream a little bit. As I said before, maybe gaming streams as well, not just development streams. And that might actually be a good idea. Layer 2. And now let me just copy this layer here, this stuff here. Oh, that's the problem. I shouldn't have done that. Okay. Now if I just copy this and place it like in a different direction. It's going to take a while, but it's almost there. And then I forgot to. No, 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 no. No, it's not connected there. Oh yeah, this is definitely looking a lot better. Because this one actually gives more that square vibe, you know, of the kitchen. And the best part is, the collisions did not change. So yeah, you can just merge this down actually and change it to layer 2. And then place this one here. Let me just see if this is correct, actually. I don't think it is. And why it didn't? Okay. Okay. Let's start all over again. Okay, so it just moves like this. Then it actually don't match. I'm kind of confused. No, does it make sense actually? At least. No, it still do not make sense. It still don't make any sense. Mm-mm. How the heck? I'm kind of confused, to be honest. Just a little bit. If I just stop this one here. And then I just like move from the dark one towards the ending. Select it like this. Oh yeah, so the white one is not part of the diagonal. Now I noticed that this roof is very broken. Yeah, no, it works perfectly. It was broken because I flipped it. Yeah, it was broken because I flipped it. Okay, but if I make this here, one. Yeah, then it connects. Then it connects. Okay, so this is what I have to do. I have to place it like this, and then keep going from here until I reach this spot here. Yeah. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. And now I just do the exact same thing on the other side. Okay, so I'm just remaking this roof to see if I understand what I have to do, okay. And now I selected this one here and place it right here. And then I selected this one here and place it right here. So this one is actually very, very hard to see. So actually it's very easy to see if it's correct by the size of it. Okay, so this one is 23 and this one is 24. This one's 24 and this one's 23. Shouldn't like all of them be 24? Yeah, I believe that's what it's supposed to be. Okay, so this one here is actually 24 and this one here is 23. Yeah. Let me just fix this very quickly and make it entirely 24. So now this one is 24 and now this one here is 24 as well. Oh yeah. Okay, this is very good actually. Cafe roof. And then let's save it too. Cafe walls.isprite. Okay. Ow. So is this 24? This is 24. Alright. And now let's do this. So this should be 24 as well. And this one is 24. Okay, so it's exactly what I wanted. Right, and now I can just delete all of the corners except that one. And then just copy and paste it. To fit. Okay. Alright, alright. Now let's call it kitchen walls dot a sprite. And then now I have to catch the doors, right? I have to actually pick the doors. Here, let me just catch the doors, not let me just copy the door. That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say copy the door. Just place it like this. You know. So it's a lot to decide. Okay, 4. 4. Okay, so this door is exactly what the other, where the other door was, right? Hmm. How how is it? How was it actually? Okay, let me just delete it all and then I'll just copy and paste again. From here, I'll just copy and paste the bottom part. Right. Yeah, something like this. Okay. And now this is the new kitchen door. Kitchen ground.png. Okay, need this one here. Very quickly. So, like this. Okay. Move the walls and then remove this one here. And then I'm going to just select all of this here. I'm going to copy. And I copied the wrong layer. No, I actually copied the correct layer. What a miracle. Sorry if my microphone picked that, but I just smacked my table again. My table, yeah. Okay, this is looking great. It's looking really good. Okay, so this is the new kitchen, and this was the previous kitchen. Right, the new one looks a lot fancier. And a lot more interesting, actually. Oh yeah, let me just switch the colors here. To be honest, on the walls, I feel like I'm going to select a purple. Just to be a different color from the ground, right? Or you know what? Yeah, I believe I can do another color theory thingy, which is like, and now this one must be this color here. Oh yeah, the same color as the rest of the cafeteria. Actually, I don't feel like these ones look good. I like the difference in color from the ground between the cafeteria and the kitchen. So I believe I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to leave it like this, I believe. Unless I change the color of the entire walls of the kitchen to something more greenish. And then here I actually use something blue, but no, this does not look good. And what if I use a unexpected color? Yeah, maybe like this pink here. This pink here may be really good. It actually gives a lot of contrast. Hmm. No, I guess I'm going with the purple one. Yeah, I'm going with this one here. Okay. So this one is actually the... Let me first of all save as kitchen walls. Right. Now let's save this as the kitchen ground.png. I don't care if it actually like replaces the older one, because I believe that I'm not going to switch back to the other one, because this one looks like infinitely better, even though the perspective and the perspective looks better, but the size of stuff, the scale, does not. But to be honest, I really don't care. Okay, kitchen ground. Kitchen ground. Okay, but I'll have to switch all of those back again, like in-game, because actually changing the walls is a big task. You know. Let me just check it in-game to see if it looks good. And it looks absolutely lovely. I really like it. I really, really, really like it. Yeah, I believe it's lovely. I really think it's lovely. And with the new menus, dude, this is actually becoming something else. Alright. And I'm kinda impressed by it, just a little bit. Oh yeah, and why I'm not feeling too bothered about the different size of the stuff, okay? The scale, right? Let me show you in game. Why I'm not bothered by that. The reason is actually very simple. Okay, so you can see that a lot of stuff is broken still, like the windows and the door frame here. It's very buggy, but it's actually temporary. I'm going to change that really soon. It's next step actually. But look at this kitchen. Like, look at this kitchen. And when you interact with the oven, look at the oven menu, right? Like, this is such a pretty... It's so cool, you know, so good. It's looking amazing, in my opinion, at least. That's what I think. It's actually giving that interior vibes, you know, that indoors vibes, I believe. Of course, there's a lot of layering problems and stuff like that. And as I was talking before, I don't think there's a problem by the stuff looking bigger than the player and the customers, because this is actually, if you watched my previous streams, you may know that this is supposed to be a dollhouse. All this game is just a child's play, you know? Oh yeah, and since the customers already work, quote unquote, actually, I can just play this infinitely, you know, like get stuff here and then serve to the customers and shoot them. The clothing is still here because that's the next step. One of the next steps actually is actually making the customers, how can I say it, die. There's no other word to say that, okay? Like, yeah, you blast the customers, they die. So this is one of the next steps. And like make a cute animation and some visual effects and some gore as well. I don't know if I'll add that still, but it's something that I'm thinking a lot lately, okay, about the gory details of the customers' deaths, okay? But don't worry, it's not going to be something too crazy, right? The aberrations are not all that scary too, so I don't feel like this is actually leading to a horror game. This is more like leading to a arcade, kinda cute but morbid game, you know? But let me tell you, these new revamped walls, they really give me more motivation to work on this game. Like, the visuals just are so much better. Like, really, it's so much better. Okay, so I've been streaming for 2 hours now, and not only 2 hours, but it's already 11 AM to me, at least very close to it. 2 minutes from it. So I guess I'll wrap today's stream up right here. I'll wrap it up right now. Okay, so today's stream was actually kind of productive, I believe. I managed to finish the walls, not finish, but at least work on the walls, you know. That's something that I started working yesterday night, and kind of like get away from the customers a little bit. Don't worry about them too much, you know. This is actually very good. This makes me feel a lot better. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here with me. And I'll see you really soon. Actually, tomorrow. So yeah, see you soon. And follow me on Blue Sky, right? I'm posting stuff there. Not interesting stuff, but some stuff. So yeah, thank you so much. And I'll see you soon. Até mais.